so excited today. You probably know on YouTube I've had a long and nourishing Genesis journey. It's been so incredible, almost beyond words, and I'm so excited to hear their song Inside and Out from 1977. And this one, as you probably know, comes from Spot the Pigeon, their first EP, which includes 3 songs left off the Wind and Wuthering album. It's the final studio release to feature Steve Hackett. Wow. Must be special. I love his guitar work. This one has been highly recommended by several of you, so I know it's going to be great. Let's get right into it.
Seems they're letting him out next year. He's behaving himself, I hear. Governor Conway says it will be fine, just as long as he can toe the line. It's the same old story, but it says here, Mom, you're not to worry, 'cause some you lose and some you lose. At the party he was on his own. All he did was say he'd take her home, but it seems they didn't go straight there, 'cause on the porch she told him, put your hand here.
Wow.
Yes, it's that same old story. They told her mom she's not to worry, if what she says is so. We'll never let you go. Never a word could be heard, not even the sound of a bird singing it over again. Telling a different story, never the same as before. See the summer going out by the door. Now that you've been in those eyes, get another disguise. It's 20 years now since I kissed
Those guitars.
free. Oh, I remember August 53, but it wasn't quite like they said. And with that behind you, you can't plan ahead. Yes, it's that same old story. They say you're free, but don't worry.
Wow.
What they say is not so. They'll never let you go. Never a word could be heard,
signatures. Wow. Now I get it. Now I see why this song is so loved. And I agree with many on YouTube who've told me that this should have been on the album Wind and Wuthering. It was amazing. I love the whole journey, but of course, the first half, my favorite. I really love the beautiful shimmering acoustic guitar and keyboard. Steve, Tony, perfection as always. That whole first section had me completely captivated. A gentle and comforting tone going on here. Phil, of course, comes in sounding beautiful. We get his softer ballad voice here. You know I love that. His voice was delicate, vulnerable. The delivery was perfect and still full of passion, even though it was quieter. I love the vocal melodies of the first half as well. Then a nice peak, we move on to that bigger, warmer, richer chorus. Classic Genesis beauty, you know. Tony's magic chords and his chord progressions are there, forefront, shining as always. We get 2-octave vocals at some point, always interesting to me. And then in verse 2, I really love that they bring in the drums. They're so subdued and subtle, but they added just such a nice layer to that second verse. Then, of course, for the second half, in classic Genesis form, everything just ramped up into the sky. So much power. Wow. We get this amazing moment with Tony's fast finger synth solo. I'm calling it a synth surprise. That was beautiful to hear. Would love to watch him play that live. Such a progressive song. You know, of course, we're in the classic Genesis era, the 70s. Steve is still here doing so much magic. I love the twists and turns here. And again, it has all the classic elements of Genesis that we know and love. I was lost in all that classic Genesis gigantic sound in the whole second half, basically. Very intense, had me totally engaged, captivated, almost overwhelming, but it was all beautiful. So I'm sure it comes to no surprise to you guys that the first half was my favorite section of the song, but I fully understand that the huge, jubilant second half of the song is so crucial for telling the story, describing musically the man's immeasurable joy upon finding his freedom. It all makes sense, and as always with Genesis, it all works. Excellent song. This one's easily getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Inside and Out by Genesis 1977. And thank you so much, the amazing Phil Collins, Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford, and Steve Hackett. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you love the song too. And as always, wishing you much peace and many blessings every day. I'll see you soon.